Good luck, good luck, good luck. Catch up with chat in a minute. Keep chatting, everybody. Don't forget to smash the like button. Nearly missed the... Oh, track temp's even hotter. Had to dump the clutch again. Hello. Steady boys, steady boys. Oh, the track temperature's so hot. Surface of the tyre is going slimy already, but the carcass hasn't warmed up. The core of the tyre hasn't warmed up. The surface of the tyre is slimy already. So yeah, wasted awful amount of time to sorting the Bluetooth out on, because I've got a keyboard that I want to switch between the computers. Got everything up and running. Then I had to put the hard drives in that I wanted to put it, which meant I had to get the graphics card out. Which is a bit scary when you realise just how expensive graphics cards are these days. I mean, it's a really easy job, don't get me wrong, especially with the quick releases that they got. Oh, Tom! Game's looking clear and sharp, everybody. Are you saved by the safety car too? I joined in a really late night lobby at Nürburgring GP. I forgot what car we were in. And it was a thunderstorm. It was quite spectacular, but it was a 24-hour cycle as well. But they were all nutters in there. And I think there was 3 chums that were desperately trying to stop me winning. I did record it on the old test live stream. I might do something with it. But it looks spectacular, especially with the graphics the way they set up. Oh, Tom! I can't stop. Tiptoeing around at each other. Side by side through the corkscrew. How often does that happen? And we survived. Come on, Tom, go get him, go get him. Qualy was in a thunderstorm in the Copa Montana. Are you in that car for the whole of the championship, are you? I quite like it when you do that. Some people find it boring, but I quite like the same car for the whole championship. You can really settle in with the car, as long as you don't get an update to the game halfway through. Don't tell anybody I said anything. Oh no, Tom! Immediately turn left. Where the potential for an AMS2 update is fairly close by. I don't know whether it'll be this week. It'd be nice if it was. I've been very busy sorting licensing agreements and things, so head honcho been tied up with that. However, he posted on the forum yesterday, I think, saying that the boys have been busy working in his absence, and hopefully there'll be an update soon. Minutes to go. You can't park there, Dave. What? I tested it last night, you can definitely hear it. And I can hear it in my monitoring pipeline. No worries, we'll get to that tomorrow. Although it feels a little bit slimy, the tyres holding up fairly well. Oh, famous last words. Skeets, he's upset with Ferrari. They've refused to put 499 in AMS2. They've refused, they haven't refused to put anything in AMS2. Riser and us, the paying public, can't afford the license for the Ferrari stuff. So it's down to Riser to either do what they did with the Milano, and like PMR has had to do with a few of their licensing issues, and call it something other. But it's not Ferrari. You mean in AMS2 or something else, Scoots? Uh-oh. Fine, everything's fine. In fact, thinking about it, I'm gonna have to rejig a couple of things so I don't miss this delivery collection. So I'm gonna have to monitor the stream on the top monitor and put the security camera on my phone. I think that's the way I'm gonna do it. I had a cracking race in these at Sebring as well. That was a lot of fun. Matt Riser put a video on YouTube explaining what happened. Ferrari told them they had no interest in AMS2. Shall we read between the lines and say they're in bed fully with Assetto Corsa Evo? As they would be. Why do you think Ferrari, well, a handful of the first cars to be in AC, Evo, Evo, Tomato, and youth guarantee because Kunos and an Italian outfit, there would have been some conversation and shaky of hands as to don't be too friendly with any other sim title unless they pay you lots of money. Like Forza Horizon probably got a massive deal with them. Three days later, 499 is in GT. Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, I mean, we don't like to do politics here on the Sim Racers Arms. However, when there's money, there's politics, and you'll absolutely guarantee nothing's stopping them doing another Milano, but it's probably left a bit of a bitter taste in the mouth, hasn't it? I wonder if the Milano was to show Ferrari like a demonstration of what they can do. Possibly call it something else. I was involved with a company that did something kind of similar. We did some mock-ups of some products for England rugby and England football, and we got in a little bit of trouble. Well, no, they tried to say we were in trouble because we'd used the England logos for both the rugby and the football, until they realised there was nothing they could do because the products weren't for sale, they were just demo items. Although they were really confused as to how we managed to get printable logos. But hey-oh, such is the knowledge and skill. You just have to know where to look. Oh, I'll have a look. Oh, no, what? Why now? Why would you do that now? Talk about trying to make the end of the race exciting for yourself. After just setting my personal fastest lap. Thank you, Skeets, for the $5 Canadian. Really appreciate that. Yeah, it is on top chat and not live chat. I normally set it straight away. It's done. The live stream setup has done something else that it doesn't normally do as well. So I've got to set something else. There's a couple of things. I won't remember everything. Yeah, it's not rocket science, but their marketing department was really confused how we managed to do it. I basically redrew them because the versions I managed to get my hands on were crap. So I traced them in a vector program. Took a while to do. Luckily the England rugby one weren't quite as bad. I think the England rugby rows at the time, because it's changed, I think it took me about 40 minutes to draw that in a vector program from scratch. Well, not from scratch, by tracing over the top and getting the colours right. The England rugby one, the 3 lions, was even harder, and they'd done something really weird with the second lion down. The middle lion, they kind of broke its wrist to make it fit round one of the roses. At the time, it might have changed now. It was very odd. You don't notice it. Well, back then you didn't notice it straight. Hello, who's this coming up behind? Is it Hampus, is it? Oh my word. I must find the hack for Ultima Blister 2 that makes everybody 5% quicker, 10% quicker. I'll find it, don't worry. Oh, in tyres. Hey, do you think I'm going to last one more lap with Hampus in my mirrors? It might be 2 more laps, actually. Oh, what a move! What a move! I was going to try and drift it around the outside, but I just realised how hot my tyres are. I was never going to hold it, or I thought it might look spectacular. I don't think he would have caught me, you know, if I hadn't have had that spin at turn 1 and 2. He's pushing the limits. Right, we have got Curvelo Long and Road America next. Which DLC cars shall we drive at each of them? Oh, that drain's slippery. Well done, JJ. Well done, Hampus. I think JJ has got the cheat code turned up to about 15% faster. Ooh. Right, let me change that. Thank you so much for the donation, Skeets. Right. Back on live chat again now. Hopefully we won't lose any chat. Oh. Did too much Forza, I forget how to drive. Oh, wow, you see. And I haven't activated it yet, but I've got Game Pass for a month, so I might be doing some mooching around on other titles. I don't know whether I'll be live streaming any of it. You know, I bought a pack of 8 of these on Saturday, and I've got 3 left. And I've been topping them up with a big bottle in the fridge. Oh. Look at the shine on the windscreen. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. How's the stream looking still? Is it alright? Right, what we need to do is we need to do that, and we need to do that, and then we need to copy that and close that and open that back up, then go up here, do an extra one of those, paste that into there, hit enter, turn the quality down because we don't need it. Oh, look at that, remarkably I'm getting an advert for my own live stream selling me a computer. Anybody would think something's been listening. Right, we don't need it that quality, we need it right the way down there because it's not that important. 360p is enough, and we put it into cinema mode. And then we are looking for our chat window back on top. There we go. Now I need to change this. Because he could be here any minute. Nope. Right. Bear with me, everybody. I just need to check this delivery collection. Where's the email gone? Oh, unbelievable. Oh. It's DPD have done it again. I'm gonna name and shame them. He wasn't supposed to just deliver. He's supposed to read the instructions because he's supposed to wait for the other one to go back. Oh, man. Oh, dear. Okay. We'll worry about that another time, shall we? It just... I'm not sensitive to these sort of things. I'm honest. Right. Curvelo. Where's it gone? Wrong way, that. Alphabet, that. Curvelo long. Watch out, Zanya's just joined. Okay. What car are we going to put round here? Round Curvelo. I do fancy a bit of Caterham, but there might be something else. Let's have a little look. Formula 3, no. No, no. Oh, what about? What about? I just want to change. That. Okay, we'll give that a whirl. You just change yours and seen a few more. Skeet's stupid because they're already Ferrari and AMS2. There's only the one, that Milano. Oh, hello. Yeah, some of the messages don't make sense anymore. I do not care what anyone says to me. The BMW LMDH is a better driving AMS2 versus LMU, and you're absolutely entitled to your opinion, Skeets. King Kodiak. I was married by 2007. Oh, if you go over onto my Discord, link in the description down below, you will see. You will see that I posted a picture of a VW Puma as represented in AMS2, and it's for sale in the UK, which is quite remarkable. Oh, looks like somebody might have done that for me. That's all right. So yeah, go and have a little look. Right, this car is definitely better than it used to be. We did drive it not long ago at Oulton Park on a live stream, but I thought we'd give it another go in there. Not much to play with. I have no idea what it'll be like around this track. Oh, you feel very low down in this one. Oh, hello. Tom, that was a trick one. No idea how we survived corkscrews. I know, Tom. It's quite exciting, that was. I would have clicked it, but my additional button box isn't working at the moment. Oh, it is. It's working now. And ironically, I'll press the right button as well. Let me press the other one. Ah, okay. It's not activating the tyre bouncing and rolling across the screen. It's activating that one. What about that one? That one's working, but there's no audio. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. Temperature, track temperature's a bit more sensible. Quite quick round here, this one. Is this the lightest car in AMS2? Anybody have a look? Oh, I think it might be. Or the it's either this, the Formula Junior, or the Australian ARC race. Oh, I forgot which one I was on. Maybe the ARC is the lightest car. I bet they're all very close in weight. I'm surprised you haven't made your own part there recording to use. The one that I've used, don't get telling anybody because I don't want a copyright issue. But it's from a very famous British comedy programme. There's a famous scene where the now deceased actor says it to Rodney, because this character always used to call Rodney Dave. I had to do some proper jiggery pokery to get that audio, I tell you. Jiggery pokery, eh? Who likes a bit of jiggery pokery, eh? The problem is, Tom, is the audio's broken at the moment, the link to it, so when I press the button only the animation comes up, but it does say that you can't part of there, Dave. It certainly was. It's when he's helping Rodney park the three-wheeler, and it takes Rodney a bit of time to get there, with Dalboy taking the mickey and Trigger's helping, and then as Rodney gets out, Trigger points at the sign over his shoulder and says, "You can't park there, Dave." After he helped him get parked. I mean, this car is so much better than it used to be, but I still think it needs a bit more grip. It's very close to a Formula Ford that I've driven. Well, a couple of Formula Fords I've driven. Galax is in the house. Hello, Galax. I'm fine, I'm fine. Don't worry about being late. Hampus is flying in this thing. Oh, hello. I've been really naughty, everybody. I've just noticed that I've left ABS on from the previous car. We'll turn it off in a minute when we get to a place where we can. No. There you go. We need to find out if the BRB music worked as well. I've had a reshuffle. I thought I'd found a plugin that allowed you to reshuffle or automatically shuffle the songs when you hit the button, but it was a bit complicated to set up. I think I can do it, but it wants to put a graphic up on the screen as well, which I'll probably have to hide. But we might have a bit of a jukebox thing going on. Keep forgetting to cut corners as well. Crikes and Hampus are throwing the laps in. Oh, I've missed my braking point. Yeah, there's no rescuing that. A couple of nasty crashes in IndyCar. Luckily everybody was okay. The one lady driver, I forgot her name now, her instincts behind the wheel were spot on. I mean, she had a bit of a bad shunt, but she avoided hitting somebody else, and her reaction time to jinx to the left and try and miss this stricken car that had clipped the wall. She did so well. I only managed to see one of the highlights of the British touring car at Snetterton. The first race of the weekend there. Gutted I couldn't get to Donington Park on Thursday last week for the setting up of the weekend's fun and games. Oulton Park had the British GT boys there. No. I upset it so bad on the turning. Was a name there? It was something I can't remember. I just saw the highlights while I was doing something. I think I was setting up software on this, so I got it playing over on that screen. So it hadn't got my complete and full attention, but she did so well. It could have been such a nasty crash, and she was kind of driving into the plume of smoke. Craigs, you might know the answer to this. The 2026 DLC is coming to F1 2025. It's all getting a bit confusing. Do we know what kind of price they're putting on that? Oh, I'm going too slow there. Oh, we messed that up as well. It's all okay, we got it, it's fine, everything's fine, nothing to see. Oh my life. I was thinking about that package. That means I've got to get in touch with a supplier now and arrange something else to happen. Come on. 30 euros. Okay, so about 24 quid, 25 quid. Something like that. Does that one work then? Well, that one works. That means that one should work, doesn't it? Just that one don't work, that's interesting. I am so hungry lately as well. I don't normally get hungry when it's hot like this. Normally I'm just really thirsty. Oh, hello. What's happening there? Thanks for the head up on the stream. Yeah, we've got we have got a drop in internet activity. It should start picking up again now. It's gone back up to 20,000, but it's dipping down to 14,000, 10,000 kilobytes per second, 16,000. We've dropped 1.2% of frames. You know what it is, don't you? I know what it is. There's two things happening there. If I do that, and then do that, and then do that, and also if I now shut that because I don't need that anymore, I shut that because I don't need that anymore, and then put it back on there because I don't need that anymore because DPD have already messed everything up. As it should be back to normal now. That's fascinating, that behaviour. Now it's better. It's interesting. We may have discovered something. Let me just make a quick note. Right, notes have been made. Right, ready up everybody. 15 seconds left, ready up, ready up, ready up. We dropped down to 7th because we were thinking of other things that we shouldn't have been thinking of. Hampus is out in the lead, Crikes is right up there as well. Here we go, going on the 2 of the 1. I'll do my best to catch it as well. Here we go, oh, there we go. Hello, hello. Wriggled our way up into 6th. Where are you all going? There you go, there you go, there you go. Hopefully the same way I'm going, but you never can tell. Ooh. Oh, a little touch of wheels. Rocco has stayed in the throttle. Oh, evasive manoeuvres. Watch the rejoin. Oh, he's desperately blocking. See how much you can cut these scores. Oh, he's having big wobbles. Woo! Missed my gear shift. Uh-oh. Oh, pushing our luck again. I keep slowing down too much there. I keep forgetting which left-hander it is. Rocco got on the grass. Oh man, what am I doing? I thought that was the chicane I was at. I've just made it really bad. I don't normally do that. Talk about throwing it away. We're building to a really good battle with those boys. Oh, Matt, you are useless. I thought I was here. Right, settling. You need to line them up. Every corner is a passing opportunity. Yeah, especially if you completely cut it. Oh, that was just stupid driving on my behalf. Completely forgot which corner I was at. Oh, Rocco made an error. Got somebody to chase, although we got really good pace, he was just a little bit erratic in that first lap. Hopefully he's settled into his rhythm now. Our whole rig just shook over that curb. To sort my hood out, everything's crashed together on the left hand side where the leaderboard is and the splits. These have got a really interesting balance to them. You've really got to be delicate with the rear end. The front end's pretty balanced. Sorry, planted. Unless you're pushing. And you get a little bit of understeer, like just past the apex there. Too early on the short shift. Brought in mega understeer. I like the fact that you really have to play around with the throttle. Massive amount now in an Automotive with a lot of these cars, including this one. For my driving style as well. A lot of feathering. We're going to have a battle with Rocco again, aren't we? I wonder how desperate he's going to be to protect Fig. I like slightly longer races. Not quite close enough for a slipstream. Holding that. Oh, the back end's gone really slithery. Oh, what's he doing? What's he doing? What the heck was that? I was so unsure of what he was doing there. I think he missed his brakes. Oh, it works with that button pressed. How weird. Hello. Oh, we're not going to make that one. He tried to follow me through and he spun in the mirror. Did you notice how there was no track penalty for that massive cut across that chicane? Thanks, Geeks. I had about 3 presses on the brake pedal to try and work out where he was going to end up. He did really well not to turn into me once he caught it. Oh, hello, Hamburger and Mare. Hampus and Crikes have been battling out front. They're still fairly close together. Yeah. They're definitely turned on, but this track is so forgiving on the old track cuts. Literally, there's only a couple of corners where you get really penalised if you take the proverbial... No, you watch. Oh, Mare's gone. Mare's having a mare. I had a wobble of the steering wheel to try and keep it all together. So just so you're aware, every time you see that wheel come across the screen whilst we're in a race, it means I've done a capture of the replay buffer. Let's try this corner again. Oh, fantastic, look at that. That's my type. It's actually not my type of racing track. I was going to say that, nearly said out loud, that was my type of racing. I hate abusing track limits, if the truth be known. I'm not catching Hamburger now with 2.5, well, two and a bit minutes left to go. LMP1 round here, I can imagine. And I did manage to finally catch some info regarding YouTube's algorithms at the moment, and they completely changed the way the algorithms feed videos and live streams. It was very heavily favoured live streams because of the retention value or retention hours, and they've tweaked it now because they want you to stay on and consume lots of video content of all sorts, not just shorts and live streams and apparently they've separated out the long form and the shorts, and if the shorts don't feed into long form on your channel or somebody else's channel, the algorithm doesn't favour your channel at all, apparently. Thank you, Timmy Turbo. Congrats to Villa for winning the Europa League. It certainly is. Big thing. I think I've told this story before, haven't I? I think my grandfather and his brother-in-law one Christmas, I think it was Boxing Day, they managed to go and watch a match at Aston Villa and then walk all the way to the Hawthorns to watch West Bromwich Albion in the same day. Which is quite a feat because, oh, nice race coming through the visor. The Baggies is quite a distance from the Villa. Too much curbage. Uh-oh, this one's going to be extreme. Oh, I was nearly in control, you know. Once you get the hang of these Formula First, especially the Advance with a bit more power in the slick tyres, there's an interesting kind of rhythm to them. I'll take fourth. More about repeated engagement, one video into the next video. Very difficult to do with a live stream. It certainly is. That's why shorts and videos are so important. Yeah, but that's why I've got the replay buffer on the go, because I'm going to do some content from these live streams myself. Crikes, you like the car? Yeah, it's got a really nice kind of rhythm to it. And you definitely know you can hustle it, but you can only like hustle it to like a couple of percent over 100. As soon as you start going like 105% hustle on this car, it just goes, no, I'm going to fall off the track, thank you very much. Got a nice nice flow and balance to it. Right, we are going to go to Road America next, and we need a car suggestion, please. Also, we never got down to what my what my PC's called. Anybody have a guess? starts with a G, the first word. The second word starts with an R. Galax, I won't race tonight, but I'm in chat. Thank you, Galax. No worries. Consistency, religious dedication, a theme, and the first 8-10 seconds being super catchy are the most important. Yep. Hampus, yep. Very nice. You can balance it so nicely. Yep. You have to be careful with it. Had a back marker trying to let me pass, but he ended up being right on the apex, and I spun trying to avoid him. Unlucky. Oh no. Wasn't getting more than P2 anyway. Was that you, Timmy? Gosh and Rint. I like your thought process. Let's see if I can throw it up on screen. I don't know whether I will be able to. I've got to find the plumbing thing first. Oh, I know. What am I talking about? I can just do that, can't I? I just drop that down like that. I don't know whether this is going to work. I don't know. I haven't tried any of my button presses, so I try to think what's going to happen here. Let's have a look. If I go like that, I have no idea how it's showing. What? How is it showing the old? How is it showing that? I have no idea how it's showing that. I don't know where that wallpaper's come from. Okay, maybe not. We'll do it another way. It's called the Grid Reaper. The Grid Reaper. Right, Road America, what car are we driving there? We need something half decent. Shall we try the Formula 3 cars? Or shall we try... I can't do them. Special Ability T1. I don't fancy them. Don't fancy them. Don't fancy them. Don't fancy them. We drove that the other day. GT Open. Oh, let's try these. I haven't driven. I personally haven't driven these for a very long time, so let's have a go at these. Tom, the Grid Reaper sounds like an overly competitive mathematician. I like it. The Ultima. Stream seems to be lagging quite a bit. Does it? Shouldn't be now. No? Is that what you're on about, the stream? No, holding steady. Mind you, I've gone back to maximising that. So if we go like that, it should take a bit of... It shouldn't. I don't know why it would do that. The only thing left now is the internet. But there's nothing happening unless there's something on the network that's slowing it down. But everything's on the wireless network in the house. I'm going to have to buy a hub, a router, I mean, my own router. What did we say? Ultima GTR. Matrices all night. I thought at first when I glanced up video gaming, you said you got the mistresses in all night. You're going to be worn out. Right, whilst this is loading up, I'm going to go for a BRB. Let's see if this works, and let's see if we get any audio.
you break? It's just first corner. You can't be late. It's just a first lap. Why are you mad? That wall really loves you more than your dad. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Speedy Gonzales. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Sim races on. Matthew is a cheater, cause he's the host. Host never got lags, disconnected at most. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Speedy Gonzales. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Sim races on. Matthew is a cheater, cause he's the host. Host never got lags, disconnected at most. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Speedy Gonzales. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Sim races on. Monza is so boring, no boring too long. Who doesn't like a downforce will not like this song. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Speedy Gonzales. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Sim races on. Why would you do that? Why would you break? It's just first corner. You gotta go flat out. Why would you do that? Why would you break? It's just first corner. You gotta go flat out. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Speedy Gonzales. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Sim races arms. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Speedy Gonzales. Arriba, arriba, andale, arriba, Sim races arms.
The day was tough, my mind was tight. Stress creeping in, no end in sight. I need an escape, a place to unwind. Launch IMS to leave the world behind. Search for sim racers arms where the calm begins. Mass relaxed world where the real
Did the music work? Oh, thank you, Video Gamer Guy. I'm sweating editing. Ah, you can hear the BRB. Excellent, excellent, excellent. This song is nice. What's the name? Was it the first one, the Ariba song? That was one of the originals. That one. What am I doing here? We need to put some laps in before we run out of time. I know that. I'm so thirsty again. It's so hot out there. I thought it was hot in there. What have we got in there? So we've got 28.3 in here with the aircon on. I don't know whether you can see that. 28.3, 60, oh, it's gone funny. 56% humidity, which is not bad because that's the aircon running. Out there, it's hotter. It's so hot out there. I came out of the house about 1 o'clock and walked across the garden. And I was like, that sun is so hot. Leave me alone. I don't like it. I'm an Englishman, you know. I don't do sunshine. Right, let's get going again. Is the stream still looking okay, everybody? I know we've had a few hiccups, but I think I know what that is. I've made a note to investigate tomorrow. I think there's something on the network. This steering wheel does my head in. Why would you have a steering wheel that does that? What? Is that so you can see the dash when you're going in a straight line? But this car doesn't want you going in a straight line. This car wants you going sideways. Chris Kane, hello. Are you wearing an MX 300? No, this is the 150. Nice spot there. The trouble is I can't see my. This has got to change. I can't cope doing this. Right. The reason I bought this headset, don't mind this bit of string dangling. It's the covers. Don't mind the bit of string hanging down. It's the cover, cheap covers on there. The reason I bought this headset a good few years ago now is because the microphone quality is so good on it. And I wanted a wired headset. I didn't want to mess about with wireless and deal with the lag and all that. And the actual audio quality is really good as well. Just walked outside. It's lost 10 degrees and feels chilly. Get out of it, video gamer guy. Right, no ABS, no traction control on this vehicle. If you're on a steering wheel and pedals, please turn it on. I never change the brake pressure. You've got the 300. Yeah, I did a lot of research when I was setting up to do live streaming, and I've always been a bit of a, not a snob when it comes to headphones, but I like a good quality sound, even though I'm going deaf in my old age. I'd rather have quality sound than volume. So I did a lot of research, and even though the headphones themselves didn't have top marks, the microphone was top marks, and they were a little bit pricey at the time. They were way above the budget I originally planned, but they're at least 3 years old now. I have got a couple of filters over the microphone as well, just to change the audio a little bit, but it's only like noise gates and stuff like that. I don't think there's an equaliser on it. It's pretty much straight out of the microphone as you hear it. How's the MX 300s, Chris? Oh, I felt so good round there. Haven't driven this since the grip profile update in AMS2. It feels really good now. Darren Whitehouse is in the house. Hello, Darren. How am I getting on in the heat with the sim racing? Well, Darren, far end of the room is a portable air conditioning unit which has been on since about 9 o'clock this morning, before the heat started getting too high. Then I've got a tiny little USB heater fan blowing over my chest just to the right of me. I've got a Dyson fan down there pointing at my feet, and I've got another fan further back pushing the cooler air from the aircon unit towards me, and we're still at 28.5 degrees. I fitted an external blind the outside of these patio doors that are to my left, and that's all the way down to the ground to try and stop the sun getting on there. There's not much else I can do. The wall behind me, there's a little patio area, seating area, the other side of that wall, and I've grown climbing plants all over it so it shades that wall. That wall just there to my right, there's about a foot and a bit gap between this and next door's fence, and it's quite a high fence, so the whole of that side gets fully shaded in the mornings. The worst time is when it swings round from about 1 o'clock this time of year, and it starts getting on this patio door and it starts heating the whole place up. It's got a metal insulated roof. However, there are downlights all the way across the whole of this, and the amount of heat they let through, all the metal fitment heats up, and it's obviously that's where there's a hole in the insulation, and when you put your hand up towards the light with them switched off, when it's hot like this, the heat coming from that fitment. So I've got some maples, big maple trees, well established, and I've managed to grow them and train the one and prune it so it covers a lot of this side of the studio as well. So trying to keep it shaded. The downside to that is in the winter, when the sun comes round, the whole place is shaded, so it doesn't warm up with the sun. It's facing the wrong direction basically. It should be the other side of the garden, so it gets morning sunshine on the doors and then shaded in the afternoon, but I couldn't quite fit it in over there. The breeze is lovely now, shame you can't edit from the garden. Ep Harbour is on a different planet by the looks of it. Chris Kane. The MMX 300 is a bit less bass. If you're using a good sound card, you can set things up and then get crazy good. Sometimes if you hear music only with that headset on, I have to check if my subwoofer is Yeah, I've got a pair of Sonys in the house and they've got excellent range. I think they come down to about 15,000 hertz, and I can't remember what they go up to. So they're really good on the bass. I've got another headset, Sony headset over here that I've had for a very, very long time, and I can't reach it. Here we go. Yeah, Chris, if you're into your headsets, I know Kevin M, who's just joined us, has looked at these before. They're probably dusty now. But if you can read that, Chris Kane, have a look for those that headset. It's quite a rare headset from Sony. I got MDR-V7s. They only did a limited run by accident. I think they only did a limited run, but they're such a flat, clean sound. But they got the range is superb. Have a look for those. Never heard myself. Chris, if you're into listening to music with your headphones on, have a listen to Ray, female artist Ray, R-A-Y-E. You probably know her. I don't know why I'm spelling it out. Something called Click Clack Symphony. Have a listen to that with headphones on. Relax, shut your eyes and listen to that song with headphones on. Remarkable collaboration she did with Hans Zimmer. It's the sound stage is incredible. Kevin Ames in the house. Afternoon racers. Some cool conversations happening indeed. I wish it was cool here, Kevin. It's too hot, mate. What temperature have you got, Kevin? Come on, mate. Make me jealous. Hello, hello, hello. Holy lockups, man. Yeah, I'm glad you said that, because I'm going to change my brake pressure a bit more and send it backwards a little bit. There's some proper aero boying going on here somewhere. Don't really want to play with the aero because it felt alright to me, but to keep up with the fast boys, no, I'm resisting. There you go, I'll put it in chat. Default aero felt fine. Yeah, it felt really good, really stable. I just can't find the speed. The story of my life. Climbing to 30. You've got it hot as well. How is the heat from the Sahara getting to you, Kevin? Joseph's in the house. Hello, Joseph. Hello, nerds. Hang on. I can ask Joseph the same question. How hot is it with you, Joseph? Have you broken the 23-degree record yet? Peter Smith's in the house. Hello, Peter Smith. How are you? Afternoon. How are we all? All very, very good. I am a happy bunny at the moment. Although I nearly missed the start of my race. Ready up, everybody. Crikes, Hampus, F Harbour. Ready up, ready up, ready up. Ready up, ready up. Oh, ready up. I can't leave it any longer. Oh. Lord Nikon's in the house as well. I think you'll enjoy it, Chris. It's such a complicated and clever arrangement. So don't watch the video at the same time. Just listen to it. You'll get distracted by the video. It's a clever video as well. There's another song on the album that's equally engaging and kind of audibly mesmerising. Peter, how's the new beast? The new beast is called the Grid Reaper. Thought of that all on my own. It caused me a bit of a headache, Peter. They didn't send the correct power cable with it for a start, so I had to get my hands on another kettle lead, which they're becoming scarce now. Well, in my collection of IT support. And the Bluetooth on the motherboard wasn't set up at all. And I spent 3 hours wondering why the heck I couldn't get my Bluetooth keyboard attached to the damn thing. So I wasted so much... The train on the left. I wasted so much time trying to troubleshoot it before I got really suspicious, connected my phone to the keyboard and my laptop to the keyboard, and then thought, you gits. But then I couldn't work out what driver I needed, and Windows was being thick as shit. I'm saying it as it is. And in the end I managed to work out what it was. And then it only took a few minutes to install the correct driver. Lord Nikon, how are you? What's the temperature with you, Lord Nikon? We're talking air temperatures. It's 32 out there at the moment, and it's 28.5 in here, with an air conditioning unit absolutely going full blast. Luckily the GPU's only at 50 degrees, so that's looking after itself at the moment. So I sent an email to the computer supplier, keyboard warrior style. Kevin Goodman's in the house. Hello, Kevin. How are you? I've got an RTX 5080 now. and I've got oh my word, a 9850. Oh, you can't park there, mate. I run out of internal organs to sell for 64 gig of RAM. Swanky Matt, what did you call me? Oh, keep an eye on the mirrors. So, for reference, the old machine, the Predator as it was called, was an i7 with a 3080 and 32 gig of RAM. In this setup that I've got, exactly the same. The CPU was running about the same, about 35%. Oh, it's 32% in this. The RAM was running about the same, but the GPU was up in the 70-80% range, and that was with everything kind of medium and low. As it's running now, with all the sun rays and lens flares and all the textures fully wound up, we're running this 5080 at 53%, including live streaming. Drive carefully today, guys, so Matt's new PC doesn't fall over. Yeah. Well, I haven't pressed the button, clearly, because we are actually on race number 3. And normally by race number 4 I start sweating, because I think we're going to have frame rate drops. We've got it locked at 120 FPS at the moment, which I'm more than happy with. Don't know why I can't stop the car all of a sudden. Oh, it's Tom. He's brave, sticking it round there. Oh. We went side by side through the blooming corkscrew earlier. Oh no, he's gone off. So we'll see on the next couple of races if we get frame rate drop. It was some weird texture thing. I know for it. I'm absolutely convinced, because there's plenty of overhead on the GPU, massive overhead available on the CPU, and the RAM was never being pressured either. However, this CPU is well tuned for this sim racing lark that we enjoy doing, apart from when we can't turn corners. Oh, here comes Hampus now. I'm in big trouble here. Right, I'm going to have to concentrate a minute. Matt's going to concentrate while he's driving. Why would he do that? VRAM, yeah, I tracked it. There was a couple of things with memory leaks, but none of the games had got serious enough leaks to affect what it was doing. But it was something to do with that, because when I did a restart of Steam and AMS2, it used to clear it. But I had to shut both down. If I just shut the game down, why have I done that again? If anybody can stick it around outside, it's Hampus. Oh, look at that, and he blended so neatly as well. How the heck? So I think we can all agree the live stream's looking pretty good apart from when we lost a few frames earlier because I accessed a security camera through my phone which sent the stream funny. And the game is wound up. I think I got a couple of things on high rather than ultra, but looking at the CPU and GPU and RAM, I can probably push everything to ultra in AMS2. I've got a weird. This is what I wanted to ask you guys. One of you guys might know. Got something weird with the graphic settings in AC Rally. No matter what graphic settings I use in AC Rally, my graphics card is pushed up 100%. Well, 98, 99%. Trod77, hello. Are you running G-Sync? Yeah. Well, this new PC can handle it, but the old 3080 was struggling no end. Oh, too many mistakes in a row. Turn off DLSS and use DLAA in AC Rally. Well, Hampus has encouraged me to be over a second quicker, but I have nearly died twice. Try alt-tabbing after the races. What does that do? Trod. Thank you, Trod, for giving us some suggestions. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, well, that's why I want to up everything in Ultima Blister 2. Now that I know what this is capable of. But basically, what the recommendation from all my research is, CPU and GPU, you want to be around 70-75% usage while you're live streaming, just to give you that last little bit of overhead in case there's any hiccups. So there's definitely more to do in Ultima Blister 2. Refreshes the loading apparently. Ah, okay. Thank you, Trod. Appreciate that. Because I did have a GPU reset button on the Stream Deck, but that made that nearly tore my thumbs off because it upset the force feedback, SimMagic force feedback. Right, I've given up chasing Hampus, trying to stay on his coattails. It's not going to happen because I'm just going to fall off the track if I keep going at that pace. I kind of stayed with him for about a lap and a bit, where I just started making mistakes because I was pushing too hard. Work for others. Oh, excellent. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. You don't know if they live streamed as well. No, that's fine. Definitely worth a try. Well, I might not even have to worry about it with this new machine. I paid enough for it. Trust me to need another new PC at the peak of PC prices and components. Although, from what I've read and what I've understood, RAM and hard drives, or SSDs and NVMEs, are going to go through the roof again come Christmas apparently. So I don't know how true that is, but if you're in the market for a new NVMe or RAM, I mean RAM's a joke as it is at the moment, but it's only going to get worse apparently. I watched Gamer Nexus, a video that he put out yesterday or the day before. It's not looking good for the gaming PC market, that's for sure. Never get a glitch with a 5090. Well, this 5080 was only brought to life, what, 2 days ago? This is my first live stream with it, so... And it's doing really nicely at the moment. It was the 3080 that I was using for the last 3 years that was starting to struggle. But I will make a note of what you've suggested, just in case. I think we're going to tweak a few things regarding time of day, weather settings. No, I'm not going to do it next race. Race number 4 next. Where are we going? What are we racing in race number 4, everybody? Anybody got any nice suggestions? They can't be DLC cars, but we can have DLC tracks. Oh no, he's gone. Apparently my W key no longer works. Wonderful. Beast the 80. Well, I nearly had to drop down to a 5070 Ti. But then when I did a bit more research and a bit more digging, I thought, well, for that extra bit and what I do with it, managed to negotiate some extra funding. Your lucky 7VR you've seen online. Ciao for now, guys. Have fun. Hope refresh works. But I bet the 5080 holds up. Yeah, I should imagine it will. The way everything's looking at the moment. Thank you, Trod. Really appreciate your company and your conversation and the suggestions. A train twice in one race. I can't remember the last time that happened. Oh. You're about to call an ambulance. Right. Formula 1. Canada. Thoughts? I have thoughts. I want to hear yours first. I have one one thing I noticed. I'll take fourth against them boys ahead. Hi, Alex. George Russell has lost the championship, says Video Gaming. Please don't mention the crime. Oh, a bit harsh. Hampus, so pace was actually alright once I started driving properly. Yeah, what do you think of that car, Hampus? I thought that car was alright, to be honest. F-Harbour probably has ABS on, though. Yeah, I think he's got the ultimate setup and ABS on. That wasn't the observation I was going to mention. What's your thoughts, Crikes, on the Formula 1? Really cool race in Formula 1. Yeah, I got quite excited by the racing. Some interesting incidents and happenings. My observation... You like Sunday's race a lot, said Kevin, yeah. Tom, nearly had you with that move around the outside. It was so cool until suddenly it wasn't. I know, Tom. Me and you keep finding ourselves in those positions, and it's really entertaining. I thought you were super brave because I know it gets dusty on the outside of the carousel there. Kimi is going to win that one. A kind of video game I got. Kevin, great drive, Lewis. Yep. Lewis was great to watch all weekend. Yeah, he was doing some good driving. His racecraft is so... don't get me wrong. I know now, while he's in this position with this team and car, he's not the fastest out there. But it highlights some of his racecraft. Let's see, Hamilton boys both getting podium. British touring car was great from Hamilton. I haven't seen it yet. My observation was, and maybe it's just me, but it was almost like Kimi was told to give yourself the best chance of winning this championship, you need to win this weekend. And he just seemed a little bit too desperate at times. Some of his moves, some of his car positioning just felt just a touch. I mean, it was thrilling to watch them battle. But there was just something about his driving that felt just a touch desperate. And it's a young head on the shoulders, I know, but it was a shame with Russell. The fight until the end would have been fun to see. Indeed, Hampus. But yeah, that was just my take on it. I thought Kimi just every now and again felt desperate. But it paid off in the end. And not last week, but the week before when we did Formula 1 at Montreal, I chose Kimi's car and I predicted that he'd win it. I mean, the odds were that he was going to win it anyway. But I predicted it. I was right. Wasn't desperate against a teammate. It didn't feel as in the positioning of his car and his driving. He didn't. If you look at the amount of times Kimi went off and the way he went off, that kind of highlights for me. Right, I fancy. You know what we haven't done for a while is GT4s. We're going to go with. We're all going to go in a Ginetta GT4. Decision made, and we're going to go to. We're going to go to. What am I thinking of? We're going to go Mosport. Fast and flowing, nice and fun. I'm going to change a couple of these settings. I weren't going to, but I'm going to. I want to try and break my system. No. Da, 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 da. There we go, job done. Clicky, 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 go. George is the most hated by other drivers, other teams, and his own team. Oh, I weren't expecting this conversation. Strikes. That's kind of how Kimi drive will to will. It was often like that in the feeder series too. He makes it. No, don't get me wrong, Crikes. Absolutely agree. It made it very exciting. But it just this little. I think next year, regardless of whether he wins a championship, he won't drive like that next year. I think he learned. I think he learned a hell of a lot in that race, and I'll be surprised if we see similar in the coming races. It depends on the people he's got around him as well, who's advising him and coaching him. Oh man, my cup holder's broke. Not desperately, but don't matter. I needed to reprint it anyway. I might want to have one on the wall over there, as well as one there. Chris, did you read my last 2 messages? Chris. I can't see any messages, Chris. And I've got it set to live chat, so I shouldn't miss any. I can't see them. Joseph, last year it looked like Piastri was running away with it, and it ended up with Verstappen close to snapping the championship from Norris. Yeah, Norris did really well in the sprint race as well. He was very opportunist at the start. Video game guy, it was deliberate, but it's absolute desperation from GR to keep the N1 drive. He tried Verstappen tactics and gave Latifi results. Tom, I think he's desperate. I think desperate is a bit harsh on Kimi. He's a teenager in one of the most high-pressure situations any human could be in, and a natural consequence of that. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I don't think you'll see that kind of driving from him next year. He may have a little bit more in him this year, but I think it's going to change him. Yeah, a common theme running throughout Formula One over all the decades is once a driver has a serious off and gets hurt, and thankfully not seriously hurt, it changes the way they drive. And the other thing that slows a driver down is when they have a child. If they have a baby, it changes the way they drive as well. Quite interesting, the psychology of it all. But yeah, I mean, just from mentioning it and getting all this conversation in chat highlights that Formula One's kind of hitting a mark at the moment. Whether it's, you know, satisfying everybody's needs, I can't really say, but it definitely made it interesting at the weekend. I enjoyed the highlights. Hampus, I think the move around the outside was brilliant. He was in control, and I think he deserved that move. Either way, I think we can all forgive him for being frustrated after causing some mistakes. Yeah, absolutely. No, it's what makes it. Oh, I've got cramp. It's what makes a racing driver at the end of the day. All of those mistakes, all of those stressful moments, all the decision making on the fly. Right, we have traction control and ABS. For me, in the GT4s, I tend to turn the traction control off in AMS2. But I do like a bit of ABS to help. Max ain't slowing down now. I want to see Max do other things now. After the Nordschleife and some of the other toys he's been playing with, I just want to see him in some other stuff now. As a fan of motorsport, I think the whole of motorsport would be better with Max doing various other things. I don't think Formula One needs him, and I don't think he needs. Well, no, I don't think he needs Formula One. Formula One definitely needs him. But I don't think that's a reason for him to stay. I think the whole of... We touched on it last week, didn't we, with the conversation about Jim Clark and his endeavours and successes. And I think Max needs to kind of go down that route now. He's shown himself now how capable he is in pretty much any machine he gets in. And I think he needs to thrive on that now. Even going to America and doing a few guest spots over there, a bit like our Nige did. I think motorsport would do good seeing him. In fact, I would absolutely love to see Max in a British touring car guest spot. like they used to do back in the day. Or German DTM. A guest spot in DTM would be fantastic. I sent 2 messages again. You can't see it, right? No, can't see it. Sorry, Chris. I don't know what's going on there. Can anybody else see Chris's messages? Is it just me that can't see them? GT World Challenge. Yeah, I think that's the best thing for the whole of motorsport. I think Max moving around different series is so much better for motorsport than him being pinned down in Formula 1. And you can see he's not happy. Every now and again he can't hide the fact that he's not happy with Formula 1 and what's happening there. And he doesn't need to stay there. I know one day he wants his own Formula 1 team. That's why Verstappen Racing's been set up. He's been very open about it. But I just think the whole of motorsport deserves to see Max driving as many different series as possible. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah. Chat won't accept links or certain bad language. I have tailored it to allow certain words in because we are sensible human beings here. Oh, we missed the turning point. But the other interesting thing as well, I was just thinking, I can't really see Lando, George, Lewis, Alonso, who else? Leclerc. I can't see any of those guys going into different series like I can see Max being in. I mean, it would have been good for motorsport to have, say, Lewis doing different series as well, but I think the time's gone for that now. It'd be nice to see when he retires from Formula 1. It'd be nice to see him do guest appearances in a couple of cars, Lewis. But there's only a character like Max at the moment who could bring so much more to motorsport in general. I'll catch up with chat in a minute. I'm enjoying myself. How very dare I? I'm not very quick, but I'm gonna ruffle some feathers with what I'm gonna say in a minute. Kevin M. Mansell tried BTC. Try be the keyword. I tell you what, if he didn't have that crash, he was thunderously quick. He was just a bit too fearless. That was his problem. And he was took off the track by Tiffany Dallas, weren't he? I'm not blaming Tiff for it. It was a racing incident, but they'd already had a coming together, hadn't they? I think in a quali or practice or something, or going the way of each other. If I remember at the final corner at Donington, something happened as they approached it. If you go back and watch the qualifying for Mansell at Donington, you could visually see how quick he was through the old hairpin compared to the regulars. It just didn't work. Crix, Norris said he's open to race other things like Indy 500. Yeah, I think he probably could, and I think he'd probably fit in with his character. But I don't think he's quite got the same. I don't think he's quite got the same character and aura as Max has got. This new PC's got to go back, everybody. It's making me slower. Oh, it was a link, was it, Chris? Trying too hard again. Oh, Hampus put something in game chat. Max is also one with the modern audience. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, but I couldn't think of the words to say it. That's why I was talking about his character and his appeal. Absolutely, Hamburg. And that's why I think motorsport as a whole need to get Max into lots of different things to boost the engagement and the popularity of all of the series that are out there. And I know money comes into it, whoever pays the most or whatever. But I've got a feeling Max is absolutely, he wouldn't be where he is without having good contracts and the financial incentives. But I think Max is also the type that goes, actually, yeah, I wouldn't mind driving one of them, and then make it happen. Oh, hello. At the end of the session, it resets the weather back to the start of the session. It's an interesting move. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. You're very kind indeed. Alonso, you can see him go back to WEC after F1. Yeah, and he's of that part of it. He's in that part of his career that will WEC is perfect, and also Alonso at something like Goodwood. Alonso, you can see, and Lewis at Goodwood as well, driving some of those cars. But can you imagine Max going to Goodwood in one of the historic cars? That'd be an eye-opener. I can't catch up with all the chat, guys. Keep it going. It's really good you're all chatting. No, read that bit. Ginetta. I read Chicane. Lord Nikon. The Ginetta should be the first car everyone drives in AMS2. Such a great machine. Yeah, it's such a good balance. Especially with how far back the engine is in the engine bay. Quite shocking how far back they can actually fit it, to be honest. Oh, that's charged. Oops. That's technical speak, everybody. You gotta like a good oops every now and again. Huh? Why is it doing that? Oh, don't start. I have no idea what this is. Pack it in. Oh, give up. There you go. Crikes, I'm always slow in the GT4. I'm always slow at Mosport. This might be the most uncompetitive combo. Looks like an understeering mess on the stream here. No, it's not too bad. I'm going to fix the turning even more now. It's not too bad, actually, thinking about it. There's not much I want to do. I don't want to change anything, to be honest. Maybe that. I was quite enjoying it. I was able to waffle on and drive. I think it's at a very good pace, mind you. But keep an eye on the time, everybody. 15 seconds to go. There may be a little bit of lag on the live stream. Do you like my new frame around my webcam? Here we go, going on the 2 or the 1. Message about Josh Stone, you didn't see? No, didn't see that, Chris. I like Josh Stone. He went into hiding, didn't she, because she was being stalked. Some guy was threatening to kill her. Idiot. What a way to... Like, whether he meant it or not. Just complete... Anyway, don't start me off. Oh my word, it's getting a bit spicy. Oh no, we're going to be 4 wide round the last corner. I'll catch up with chat in a minute, everybody. Oh, we've got a double slipstream. There's a gap. Oh, we're not doing that. I was so tempted. We are 3 wide. I thought we were going to be 4 wide. I was so tempted to stay on it down the inside there. Ooh, that was good. Oh, Joseph is in the lobby. I didn't realise that was you, Joseph. I was so busy trying to catch up with chat and have a conversation with you guys. I never looked in the on the leaderboard to see who was in with us. Oh, look how fast the boys are ahead. Great racing, everybody. I can put an end to the great racing. Don't worry. The very wide line work for Lude. I love to see you guys chatting while I'm trying to concentrate on my racing. Who's that coming around the outside? Oh, he doesn't want to be out there. It's so dusty out there. Who's that? Oh, he's gone. I could have predicted that before he even got there. Well, I did. I said he doesn't want to be out there. It's so slippy on the outside of that. It's like the outside of this one here. You think you might get the job done, but you won't because it's so dusty. Oh, this is wonderful racing for an open lobby. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We need more likes. The world needs to see more open lobby racing like this. Mayor's coming and Tom's coming in the mirror as well. Mayor's got his lights of intimidation blaring as well. Joseph is still trying to work out how to get past Lude at the moment, but he keeps going deep there, so there might be an opportunity in a minute. Oh, Mayor closed right up under braking. I'm not trusting. I keep forgetting I've got ABS and I'm not trusting the technology enough. Oh, I don't want to be out here. Oh, sliding. Oh, hello, brakes. Feather, feather, go. How we didn't touch, I have no idea. Oh, that was close. I think we may have just had a little brush. Oh, Josie's really wide. Trying to leave room. Oh, stay on. It's not very often I get past Josie, if I can tell you that now. Come on now. Sorry, Chris, that you're having so much problems with the live chat. Maybe send me a DM in Discord, link down below. Oh, sometimes I shoot down the inside there, but he's carrying so much pace. Oh, and my tyres getting hot. Yeah, they certainly are. At least they signalled it nice and early in the slide. We seem to be gaining on third and fourth as well. Oh, it's dusty out here as well. Joseph is getting back into his rhythm. Oh, hello. And again, with really close racing like this, the second you make a mistake, you get so punished. Lights of intimidation activated. What the heck am I doing? I was trying to save my left-hand tyres from overcooking them through those last few corners so I could attack. It's nearly worked. Or I nearly made such a mistake. The last two corners. Halfway through the race. Oh, we bombed out the suspension then. Felt the bump stop give in. Sending it though. Oh, there's grass there. Doing a Verstappen at Nords. Oh, he definitely slammed the door on me. Oh, here comes Joseph. I'm going to start calling Joseph the Punisher, because he sits there and he's like a cat with a mouse. And he just waits and waits, and then he attacks when you make a mistake. Oh, I've got mega understeer now because the tyres are so hot. Woo! I managed to get off the brakes before the bottoming out of the suspension. Whoa, hello. Woo. The best way to attack, yeah, he's quite a master at it, to be honest. Raced with Josie for probably about 5 or 6 years in different championships. And we've had some close ones, but he's always got the same kind of approach, and he likes to look after his tyres as well. So he'll be very patient, and he'll take a lap and a bit just to calm his tyres. And I know he's listening to me, so I can say anything I want about him, really. And he can't reply because he's busy behind the wheel. Trouble is, we've raced that often together. He knows my defensive tactics as well. Oh, he's coming under pressure himself. That's why he wants to get the. That's why he's in a hurry to get the job done. No, Josie. He's not shy to do a surprise dive either. Oh, look at the understeer. Oh, Lude has really settled into a rhythm. Right, I'm going to remember what Lude did. Josie. Bump drafting. Committing that much into there, I'm getting mega understeer. I mean, it's working defensively, because if I understeer and Josie's trying to get around the outside, he can't get past. Oh dear, 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 dear. Ever felt like you're the cork in the bottle? I just can't control the tyre temps enough to stay with Lude through some of these. We got a good drive out of there, mind you. Meanwhile, F Harbour, 4.5 seconds ahead of Hamburger and Crikes. Hamburger and Crikes are having a good old nibble and a battle together. Masters of Disaster has just got past Joseph. So I'm going to have to defend from Masters of Disaster now. Tyres are struggling. Don't look in the mirror, it'll scare you. Are we gonna survive? I don't think so. How? Has he found the boost button? What? Something fishy is happening here. How did he just drive past me like that? Nobody else has been able to drive straight past me, even with the slipstream. I know he's on less wing because I can keep up through these twiddly bits, and he's really braking hard. there was a gap. I was so tempted. Oh, here comes Joseph again. Oh, we were on the absolute limits of braking there. He's just going to breeze away from me now. Look out, Lube. He's in your slipstream and he's got 0 wing. Oof. 26 races indeed. Uh-oh. We've all gone deep. Here comes Joseph to punish. The Punisher's approaching. Oh, come on. I was hot before I started this race. Oh, there's a move coming. I was going to say, if he sticks it down the inside on lower downforce, I have no idea how that is. Something may happen here. We need to be prepared because we need to benefit. Oh, last lap. I'm shattered. Get round. No. Woo, what a race. Mosport guarantees really good racing amongst the regular. Oh, what's going on there? Get a room. Oh, hello. Oh, the weirdest netcode I've ever witnessed in AMS2. Well, no, not really. Oh, Joseph has gone. I don't know what happened to him. Oh, what a race again! Oh my word! What a race! Crikes, you hate this track. Wonderful track. The races that we have here. Oh, I'm burping there. Hello. In a car that just understeer. That's because you're going too fast. I keep having this conversation with you. You don't seem to listen, Craigs. You slow down to my lap times, you won't get so much understeer. It's a simple fix. Slow down to my pace, you'll have less understeer. What a race. Race number 4 in the bag, everybody. The Ginetta GT4 Mosport. What we doing next, gang? $28.5 still, everybody. And I got sweat under my breasts. I know you wanted to know. Thought I'd share. It's the kind of information you need to hear. I'm going to save that replay. What do you mean you wasn't fast, sick? you was 12 seconds ahead of me by the end of the race. That's nearly 1 second a lap. So I'm going to say it again, if you slow down to my lap time, you won't get quite so much understeer. So annoyed with myself for that spin. I was hoping I could follow Master Pash, you and Joseph. Yeah, I bet you were right. I don't think I can change it now. I wanted to change that auto move on. What are we doing next? What are we doing next? What about We did that last time. That the time before. That the time before that. Shall we do a bit of Porsche? We're going to be really Mr. Obvious. Oh, Peter Smith wants GT3 at Oulton Park. We'll do that next. Group C. Lemons. Then GT3 at Oulton Park. Which of the GT3 should we drive, Peter? Desynced and was Ghost a lap down and a lap down. Okay. Right, Group C. Yay! I can't tell whether you're being serious or sarcastic. Race number 5, everybody. Oh dear. So, where else? So we talked about Formula One. That caused a lot of conversation, which was really fun and nice. That was. Briefly touched on British touring cars at Snetterton. I've only seen one of the highlights so far, and I only watched half of it out the corner of my eye. British GT at Oulton Park happened as well. There was some kind of technical glitch, wasn't there, that held up the racing? Was that something to do with the streaming of it or the filming of it? Group C, Le Mans, in this heat, no thanks. Yeah, but you get a nice breeze when you're going down the straights. Trikes loves these cars. Joseph, Indy 500 was really cool this year too. Yeah, I did briefly mention that, didn't I? That the female driver who managed to avoid that car, she did really well. I know she put it in the wall, but if she did T-bone that car at the speed she was travelling at, it could have been very nasty. Formula 2 was also good. I haven't seen that. Oh, I did. Yeah, you're right. Ooh. Peter, no, not a bad accident. What? What's that, Peter? Sorry. Leg, that's the name. That's it. Leggy. Unlucky. I mean, you look at the way she entered the tyre smoke and her reaction. I watched a few of the angles of it, and he's like, okay, that could have been very nasty. Tom was there on Saturday, managed to get a horrendous sunburn, but worth it to hear the filthy sound of the Aston G. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? The Aston GT3, like a dirty fart. It was you who put stuff on Discord, wasn't it, Tom? I did see a couple of bits. Swedes are pretty good at turning left. Peter. I mean, no, the delay caused by a bad... Oh, sorry. I read somewhere that it was something to do with... in the GB4, there was a technical fault with the cameras or something. That's what I read somewhere. Peter Smith's asking for the Gen... We can't do Gen 2s, Peter, because they're DLC. We'll have to do Gen 1 GT3s at Oulton. Sorry. But which one of the Gen 1s should we do? We're all in the same car, Peter. Don't tell anybody I just did that or that. I did another, while I was test live streaming very, very late last night. I did a test, an open lobby. I forgot, a Brazilian track. And it was in the GT Classics, and I took the Corvette, of course you would. and we started in the rain, and I was on automatic by weather tyres, so it put me on wets. But I'd already clocked that there was a pit stop, but I didn't clock the weather. And it was a minimum of 2 tyres in the pit stop that you had to change, so I just changed the tyres to slicks. And I didn't even know that we were starting on wet, so of course when I came in I couldn't change my pit stop. So I had slicks on the back, wets on the front that were red hot, a drying track. I went from the lead down to about 12. Nick, hello, how are you? You was at Oulton as well for the British GT. How did you get on? Did you get as sunburnt as Tom did? It's great to hear so many of you getting out and about. You want the Nissan Nismo? Okay, Peter, we'll do that. Yeah, so has anybody got any thoughts on as to why Assetto Corsa Rally, no matter what the graphic settings are, my graphics card goes to 100%? Has anybody else had that issue, or got a solution for it? Or is it just the way the game is at the moment? GB4 was a crash coming over Hilltop. Not the best place to be doing that sort of thing. Was it interlocker wheels or something stupid on it? Even they're going pretty quick over Hilltop. The BMW just for laughs, just because it's awful. Why would we put that on people? Peter, you got a crap performance out of Rally. I mean, it looks absolutely stunning, and I don't get any frame rate hit or anything. It's just that it literally, I can change everything to low, everything to ultra, and it just uses 100% of the graphics card. It's such a weird... And your PC's one level. Yeah, I know it is. Yours is like yours is like a Ferrari crossed with a Rolls Royce, whereas mine's only just about the cheapest Ferrari you can buy. I must say, I've got a fantastic family. They've really helped me with this PC. And put up with a lot. And of course you guys have been wonderful over the years with your contributions as well, but a lot of those contributions go towards other things. Oh, update as well. Hang on a minute. The donations for Jonathan I'm going to put to cancer research. I couldn't get in touch with anybody. Well, I sent it for my messages off, but didn't get any replies. So I'm going to put it towards cancer research, the money that you donated. So thank you guys. I'll post in Discord when I've done it. Nick C is going to the American Speedfest at Brands next Sunday. It's a good atmosphere at that. Yep, just as I thought. I only missed the braking zone by about 20 metres. But at that speed, 20 metres passes very quickly. Looks like I'm going from the back of the pack. 90% sure it's DLSS causing it. It runs absolutely fine. Yeah, it ran really nice on the 3080 and it never maxed that out. And I live streamed with it. First British touring car race for me in like 5 or 6 years. It's longer than that for me. I think it was 1992 the last time I went to a British touring car, and that was at Donington. Lord Nikon, DLSS and shadows are common culprits when it comes to frame rate drops. I'm not getting any frame rate drops, I'm just getting like graphics card at 98-99% constant regardless of what the settings are. So if I turn the shadows down and the textures down and the reflections down, it looks awful. But it still runs the graphics card at nearly 100%. Can we get across the line just for one more sketchy through there? Has anybody seen the new Ferrari? The the Lucy. My favourite part of the car, above absolutely everything else, is the interior. And that's about it. Oh. Stop backing up. What do you mean, video gamer guy? It's got 3,000 million pounds of foot torque. Theoretical, that is. Yeah, but don't you know it's the same guy who designed the iPhone? The Apple car that got canned. Why is my steering wheel off there? Is it offsetting the real car? We braked way too early this time, but I wanted to make sure we got the job done. Got a massive boot. How often can you say that about a Ferrari? Is it the thing that everybody's been wanting to say about a Ferrari? I have to be careful because if they're watching, I won't get that demo version. Around the Ginetta though. No, it's the Espace. Oh. We may get a half decent time out of this. If we can hold it together for the last sector. it feels like 200 miles an hour. You could hear the turbo spinning and then the power come. It makes me giggle, this car. Well, Peter, you need to count yourself lucky that you one, you can afford it, and two, you can say that you've got a big boot in a Ferrari. Oh, did that wrong. You're distracting me about high quality Ferraris. It's an odd. I mean, I can see why they've done it because they're trying to keep up with the others. But I'd already got a Ferrari SUV and it got a real engine in it. I just think it's another situation where the threat of no more ICE engines force them down a design path and a manufacturing path, and then just as they kind of finalised it, they've been told, oh, we're only joking about everybody having to have EVs. Spun in the first lap, then went in the gravel on the second. Well done, Craigs. Can you explain to me how you're in first? 2.3 seconds ahead of Joseph, who's in his favourite Group C car. Tom, well, I fluffed my quick lap. Looks like I'll have to give it another notch of rear downforce. Yeah, take it too far. All off. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. How's the live stream been looking for the last hour? Been looking alright? Nearly 3 hours in. Joseph, light lunch. Excuse me. Yeah, I think you'll find that car, I would imagine they were fully into the development of it 2 years ago. 18, yeah, minimum of 18 months ago. So when you've committed that volume of cash into a project like that, you've kind of got to not back out of it. You can imagine being 18 months from launch and then people going, no, we're only kidding. You can kick your V12s and your V8s and your V10s. And then you're sitting there like with a car half finished and about to go into test production. And you're like, oh, bugger it. But from the video that I saw, they're building the motors and everything. And the regen, I don't know what they've done with the motors, but the regen is phenomenal. I think what did I say? The figures are astronomical from the rear axle regen back into the battery. New Ferrari looks like a Lancia. Wow. Crikes tried one week, but it's too dodgy on the rear. I don't know what to do. I definitely need to drop my brake pressure another couple of clicks. Downforce. I was quite happy with mine, but to keep up with you, I'm going to have to drop it. Risk it for a biscuit. So my CPU is still chugging around the 30 to 35% mark during a race. And the RAM is rock solid at 50% usage. Ready up, everybody? And the GPU has been sitting anywhere between 40 and 55%, so I am super happy so far. The pain has been worth it. Right, good luck, everybody. Oh, decent start for a change. What is going on with Well, Mercedes with their starts in Formula 1 as well, what the heck? Why is it like week after week being bad? Oh, when I say week after week, I mean race after race, because I haven't been racing week after week. Haven't we got like 7 races back to back now? The new schedule. And I don't mean like weekend after weekend, I mean like 1 week or a fortnight max break. Being extra cautious on the way in. Cold tyres, everybody, cold tyres. I'm not sure, Peter. Oh, missed my braking. Oh, shh. Oh. El Primo. Oh, we're going to lose another one. I've lost so much momentum. Here comes Tom on a slipstream. Please stop. That's nicely. Oh, kicking up the dust. Oh, something's going to happen here. And I don't want to be too close, but I don't want to lose too much momentum either. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, I was right. See how I predicted there was some... Ow! Who beat me? I predicted something was going to happen. I wasn't expecting it was going to be to me, though. Lovely puff of smoke from the tyres there. Where's he going? Somebody's off in the mirror. Oh, she's quick shaking. Oh, you can do third gear through there. I can't, but you can. Oh, 3 wide drag race. Oh, look at that. 3 overtakes in one go. It's not going to last. I'm going to go off now. Where's he going? Oh, I normally short shift in a powerful car through that section. Try and get into 4th before the crest. I'm gonna have a new overlay at the top of the screen as well. I've got bored of that bar at the top. Subneba, I think he's on. He's either got his brakes well and truly dialed in, or he's on ABS. The way he just caught up with me under braking then was quite scary. I had a little miniature lock up on the way in. and he's closing on me. Hello, mate, you can't park there. Woo! Yeah, under braking in again. Five minutes gone, 6 minutes gone, sorry. Through the dust. I want to see the state of my car with the Saharan dust cloud that's been blown over Europe and into the UK. How on earth? There's no way you can close in under braking without ABS, the way he's doing it. Whoa, hello, that woke me up. Chucking it about. Crikes, he's flying. Joseph is just about keeping up. You're watching the mirror as he catches up under braking again. I'm driving the wheels off this thing at the moment, try and stay ahead. Woo! Breathe. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. You are very, very generous indeed. Welcome to the Sim Racers Arms. Tuesday AMS2, 15-minute races. Usual Tuesday format. Yeah, he's got me again under braking, look. That was a bit naughty of me, but the speed he caught up on. I went to move. Oh, I better apologise. Another fiver in the jar. The last thing that I was expecting was that move down the inside at such speed. I knew it was coming, that's why I went defensive, but no way should he have caught me that fast. You remember the name? Yeah, I kind of thought there was something about that name. The trouble is, we've had a few, haven't we, over the last few weeks? I can't keep... Oh, so he's definitely on ABS because of the way he was closing in the braking. But that move was kind of expected with the way he was building to it. But I didn't quite expect that closing speed. My move was a little bit late. Oh, right on the edge of adhesion there. Feels so fast through there. Very twitchy as well. I was watching some onboards of the oh, hang on a minute. Oh dear. My brain's not working, hang on. It's overloaded. Thought it felt weird sitting up there. Somebody put a cushion under my seat. No, my train of thought's completely lost. Looks like Tom's battling his subpoena now. Subniba, I should say. I'm going to get another lap. He may catch me up, you know, with the overspeed that he had on the last lap. See, I could have gone a bit later on the brakes there, but it would have been so sketchy on the way in. We found half a second through that chicane. Definitely couldn't leave it any later there. Lock up on the inside left. Sorry, inside left. Front left. And he'd definitely be able to outbrake me, even when I'm on the limit. We also had Vintage Sports Car Festival at Donington Park. I wanted to try and get there on Thursday to do some photo of the setup and have a chat with some of the owners, but it never happened. I was too busy fixing the old PC just to make Thursday's live stream happen. And ironically, the very last live stream for that PC, and it ran sweet as a nut. Don't you just love it when that happens? It's like living with a problem with your car for months, finally getting it booked into a garage to have it looked at. You take it round and they go, can't hear it. I can't hear the squeak it was on about, or the knock. Oh, no, don't do it there. Oh, man. Oh, here they come. The steering wheel was upside down and I was still pressing the wrong gear shift. At least I did it all on my own. Got nobody to blame but myself. Well, when I said I knew he was going to catch me on the last lap, I didn't think it was going to be because of that. Oh, got a swing on. He knew that all he had to do was get to the straight ahead of me and there's going to be no battle. I think we were slightly quicker in the straight line. No, he's quicker in a straight line. He's pulling away from me. How come he couldn't get past me then in a straight line? Oh, the wheel spin is vibrating the rear axle. You can feel it in the force feedback. It's not outlandish wheel spin, it's just a small percentage of wheel spin, and it's like sending a shudder through the car. A shudder. I like it. I like the word shudder. Look at the way it's pulled away there now. Don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it, Matt, don't drop it. That spin and my determination to catch him, I came 2.3 seconds on this lap. I was doing so well in fourth until I wasn't. Oh, we're properly on the limit. So much information in this force feedback. Did anybody see anything notable from the Sim Racing Expo over the weekend? I only saw half of one tour video, so I didn't see anything that really caught my eye. Oh, that was a glance. Should have gone with 2 on the rear wing. Yeah, two was quite manageable until you was over the limit, and then it was a bit sketch. But up until that point, I just had an awful race. Joseph says to Craig, good job. And no TC ABS. Nope. A good race with Joseph, excellent, that's what we like to hear. I had a couple of nice little battles. I was just frustrated with number 4. I don't know if anybody can check, but I'm pretty certain he was on ABS. The closing he was doing. Last question. Thank you, Lude. Not sure the Porsche is my favourite car. It's not my favourite too. I love the look of it, and it's so iconic. But it's not my preferred car out of the. I'd probably go for all of any of the other 3 before picking the Porsche. Where can I post my new Facebook community? Straight in Discord, mate. Straight in the public bar. I can't think of where else it can go. Look at me filling up a new hard drive already. Yeah, I'll save that replay. Yeah, I'll save that replay. Save the replay. Right, we're moving into race number 6. New race, everybody. That's if my button presses aren't working. I was pressing it earlier then. Why is that not working? Right, GT3s, Gen 1s, Oulton Park. Why would that stop working all of a sudden? That makes no sense whatsoever. Gen 1s and the Nissan. Are we going for the full twisty one, Pete? Tom, by the way, before we put Subneba on the naughty list, I would just like to say that every time I met him in lobbies, he's been a good driver. Thank you for that feedback, Tom. Same here. First time I joined a championship with the older drive, they all used the C9 and I went with the Nissan. You did indeed, and you won that if I remember. Yeah, okay. There you go. Race number 6. Why is my button not bleeding working? That's what I'm bleeding all the bleeding time. I can't cope. Race number group. Let's have a look at the button press. Aha, okay. On this page, no. It is set. Hang on a minute. It's definitely set. All right, let's press it on this page, see if it works. Yeah, it works. Right, so I've got to copy that button to the other page. Oh my word. So it should work on that one now. Let me press and hold, see if it rewinds the number. Yep. Press it again, it should go back up to 6. Yeah, it's working now. Look at that. We can nearly fix things on the fly. Right, we should have fixed. No, we shouldn't have fixed. See if we can fix this. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? No, wrong one, you're full. Oh, that's interesting. It's saying that the background music is playing, but it's not coming through. Advanced audio. Let's have a look, see what's going on there. Background music. We should have background music now. Can you let me know if you can hear it, everybody? So, if we do the same for... no, wrong one. There we go. Ah, hello. Right, okay. So, car park there. Cold tyres. Commentator's curse. Crowbar. Hot tyres should all be matte. Right, let's just test this. Do we get a screaming tyre when I press that one? Can we hear you can't park there, Dave?
You can't park there, Dave.
What about a crowbar? Did we get audio with all of those? So the only thing not working at the moment is I like and subscribe tyre. Let's have a look, see what's going on there. Oh dear, dear, dear. You can hear all of that. Thank you, Tom. Right. Take backwards. Right, the theory is if we click on not the that's right, we're on the wrong one of them. Where is it? Right, let's try that. Hey! Oh dear. And then if we go there and click on that. Oops. Just made a boo-boo, everybody. Right, try that again. Copy that. And then try it again. Sorry gang, there we go, that works. Just the positioning's not quite right. But it'll do for now. Go back up there. Does this work? Right, that one don't work either. Let's see, I bet we can't copy that from there to there. Oh, we can. Oh, look at that. Fancy fixing things in the middle of a live stream, everybody. Right, let's get on with the racing. Sorry, gang. Thank you, Josie, for all the great racing. Gonna be your last race of Craig. Can't wait for a shower. Are you gonna set it to cold? The temperature's just dipped a little bit in here. I can just feel the difference now. It's not a lot. Everything else should be okay. Save that. Where are we? Oulton Park. I didn't put any of the assists on. Oh, there we go. That feels a bit more normal. So from memory at the Sim Expo, the little video that I saw, there was just a few. There was nothing major announced, was there? I don't think. There's no headline stuff. I know Aris was there, and he's joined the Project Motor Racing team. See what he can bring to the table. I heard him being interviewed on Traction, I think it was. Very level-headed. Maybe that's what the team need. He said he was very surprised at the engine that was running PMR in a good way. It's calculating a hell of a lot of information by the sounds of it. All the way down to like the crankshaft and cams and stuff like that, I believe. Interesting collaboration. The other thing that caught my eye, actually, thinking about it, somebody had done a complete carbon fibre cockpit, and you could pick it up with one hand, and it was stiffer than, rather easily as stiff as what I'm in. Quite like the idea of that. Can't afford it, but quite like the idea of it. Stay Valley. Oh, we're in trouble. Oh, we caught it. Oh, really compromised our braking zone. Oh, we were in massive trouble then. Oh, we had to double dibs on the throttle. Wasn't there a supercar gathering at like Abingdon or somewhere like that the weekend as well? There was a lot happening the weekend because of the bank holiday in the UK. But I had my head buried so far up the backside of this new PC and the old PC. Oh, it really messed that lap up. Stay Valley. Come on, Matt. We're living dangerously close to that white line. Half a second up. We might have been bumped into second place temporarily. Oh, hello. Well, we've got another 2/10 through there, so we could have been behind Craig's for the start of the race. Unless somebody goes quicker on the last few seconds of the lap. Oh, I've dropped him again now. We've got Maverick in. Nick Sounds. Hello, greetings from Argentina. Hello, Nick. Oh, wrong one. I'm so hot. Lord Nikon, my secondary monitor is dying. On the bright side, it's cheaper than my RAM. always a silver lining. Ah, dear. Race number 6, everybody. You forgot how good this car is. How very rude of you, Craigs. What does this car? What do you think this car's got to think of you if you say things like that out loud? Shame the boppies out. Oh dear. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. You are very, very generous indeed. What's time? This may be the last one. I'm not sure yet. But it gives me the chance to test this. Oh, look at that, and it works. Nick Sands, hello Matt, greetings from Argentina. I've just seen you put that in game chat and I shouted out to you. How you doing, Nick? How is it in Argentina? We've got red hot weather at the moment. What's the time now? In the UK it's 8:15 in the evening, and I'm in here with aircon on, and we're at 28 degrees. 28 degrees with aircon blasting. Lord Nikon, I assume you guys tried the 90s Formula 1 cars already. What do you mean, Lord Nikon? Thank you for everybody saying hi. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. I think what I want to do is just go one of them, loads of that, another one of those. I don't think I can go any lower on that. And there was something else I wanted to do as well. One of those. And that's about it. Save it as something highly sensible. Right. Keep an eye on the time, everybody. I will give a shout out when the clock starts beeping. However, you do need to keep an eye on it, otherwise you get DQ'd. Can you see the screen flickering at all, your end? I don't know whether it's coming through to YouTube. In a lot of menus I get flickering. I get flickering in the menus of this, PMR, Assetto Corsa Evo a little bit. Not in Rally. I get in LMU. There's something else I get it in as well. I mean, it doesn't affect the way it's driving or playing or anything, but it's just a bit... just my head in. Ooh. Aye, aye, aye. You've suitably worn me out, everyone. You know what? Purely based on the temperature, I think I'm going to call this one the last race. Here we go. Get ready, everybody. Ready up, ready up, ready up, ready up. Don't get DQ'd. I'm going on the 2 or the 1. I can't leave any longer. Somebody's been DQ'd. Right. Careful, 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 careful. Oh. Whole tyre understeer. We're going to get mobbed down here by Maverick now. Catch it, catch it, catch it. No, no, no. God. Oh, man. I thought what would be probably a good idea is for me to go from the back in this one, just to see everybody else is driving. Which way are you going? Oh, he's off. We stick it around the outside. There's a gap there, look at that. I've just overtaken 4 cars at Shell Corner. That doesn't happen very often. Got to be worth another about 50 likes, that. Oh! Article, you. It worked. How many more have I got to give back? Article, you flashing your lights at me made me miss my braking zone at Knickerbrook. I've gone from... See how you can go from a hero to 0 in literally 2 corners. What was that? Good job I jabbed the brakes really hard. Uh-oh. What the heck? I've got the giggles now. You shall not pass under any circumstances. I'll just go around the outside of you again like I did before. Looks nice from the back, though, doesn't it? Oh, hello. You got distracted, I think. Come on now.
You can't park there, Dave.
Lord Nikon, ever had a caster for your races? Would you be interested? Oh, hang on a minute. This is the other problem with On Park. There's not very many opportunities to read chat. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, it prefers that way of cornering, that round lakeside. Ivan Pegas Ivanov. Oh, that was very nice. Why'd you do that? We meet again, Matt. Woo! Oh, I do believe the wind's picked up. What we got left? 9 minutes. Trikes and Hamburger are still battling it out. Nick, he's close behind in third. Go get him, Nick. Lights of intimidation doubly activated. That means I'll put it on main beam. Has anybody played the new James Bond game? You've heard good things about it. Okay. I got it free with this PC, so I might have a little look at it. I remember back in the day, which version was it that came out on PC like 30 years ago. And that was alright. No, it wasn't that long ago, about 20 years ago. Oh! I was not expecting that, man. That woke me up. Done it myself. Easily done. The monkey's in. Hello, monkey. How's things with you? Have you got the tropical weather yet? Just under half the race to go. Well, I'll give it another couple of minutes and then I'm going to say something. I'm not going to say it just yet. Hitman, yeah. That's kind of the last time I played first-person shooters or third-person shooters, I should say.
You can't park there, Dave.
It's been driving ever since, really. I might give it a look. All you out there in live chat, which is the go-to game to make, like, show off this 5080 graphics card? Cyberpunk 2077. Oh. See what I mean about Oulton Park? Even the straights aren't that straight. Forza Horizon 6. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at that. Like I say, I haven't activated yet, but I've got a month's pass. I'm not going to activate it until I can set aside some time to actually properly get into a couple of the famous last words.
You can't park there, Dave.
I'm definitely saving the replay of this one after that quadruple overtaking to shout. My missus keeps telling me to get Microsoft Flight Simulator. Darren Whitehouse is another one that loves it. And actually, we haven't heard from Lewis Bloom in a long while. He works for a developer that creates some of the small aircraft that you can buy to go in Microsoft's Flight Simulator. I need to get in touch with him. I haven't spoken to him for ages. Another long time supporter of the channel, and we used to chuck each other likes and comments. I wonder if he's still putting stuff on YouTube. That's really weird. I know he goes through phases where he can do YouTube and then doesn't get a chance, and did a lot of live streaming. You know, when you're stupidly busy yourself and then you suddenly realise you haven't spoken to people or chatting with people. You know the Jaws theme tune, Tom? I don't want to put you off or anything, Tom. Dum 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 dum. I can smell blood in the water, everybody. You know you want to. The problem is, video gaming guy, there's not enough hours in the day to do the stuff that I should be doing. Oh, that was weird. The frame rate just... That wasn't frame rate loss then, that little glitch. That was frame rate boost for some reason. That was properly odd. There's no spikes anywhere on the system either. Oh, hello. Oh, around the outside. It's not going to stick. Go on, Tom. He's doing it. Oh, we got somebody catching us as well. Get a wriggle on, Tom. Somebody's coming. We've got a 10-second penalty, whoever it is behind. Hope you don't get involved in this, because this is building to be really good. End to the race. Oh, Tom, I'm sorry. Could you hear the panic in my voice, Tom? I can't stop. Oh, we caught up with Maverick. Go get him, Tom. Go get him, Tom. Oh, Tom. You sound like you should be part of a drum kit when you're racing with me. I keep shouting, Tom. Them are the best gags I've got. How quick before Maverick gets back into his rhythm. Oh! Put the lights of intimidation on, Tom. Maverick's way too seasoned a racer to be worried about somebody with headlights on. Flamethrowing. There's no room. Two wheels on my wagon. I've gone deep. Oh, this is the last lap as well. Come on. We have some mega races today. The new PC has brought us good fortune, everybody. Wrong it. Catch up with chat in a minute. Oh, Nick, what happened to Nick? I'm done. I'm cooked. Ow. I didn't see that coming. Oh, look at that. It's gone up 0.1 of a degree. That's the that's the graphics card belting out heat. Well, that was fun. Right, where did we get to? Microsoft 24 is free on Game Pass. You know you want to. So join us. Drawing me and I. Video gamer guy, it's just the 2k you spend on flight sim hardware after you. No. Lord Nikon, do a YouTube search for cyberpunk hyper realistic graphics and look at some of the videos made in the past year. There are scenes that are indistinguishable from reality. Peter Smith, I tell you what, those GT3 cars didn't half move about at Oulton Park on Monday. They were twitching and sliding. Could have been the hot temp, but yeah, don't stick like you think. Especially in a race a quali or race situation. What did I see? Oh, it was the Formula 3 or GB3s at Donington. One of the last visits I did weeks ago now. And it happened to be a quali day. And the testing, occasionally you get them like moving, and you've seen the slow-mo that I get. But when it's quali, the way they throw the cars around in quali and the race itself, Maverick, 3/4 of a mile, call the call the ball, Roger ball. You better enjoy yourself. Crike, Cyberpunk can look insane. Tom? You can't. You can't just theme your way ahead of me, Sonny Jim. Did you enjoy that, Tom? No Man's Sky on the right planet is amazing. Okay. I am shattered, everybody. The heat has finally got to me. I've drank and drank and drank today, and normally this fizzy tea, I think it's basically classed as, normally refreshes and gives me a bit of a giddy up because it's got a bit of caffeine in there. But even this, and you know what I fancy? An ice cold cider, an ice cold dry cider. That's what I fancy. I might have to go out in a bit. Shedder, P15 for you. Well done, Shedder. Mev, Red Dead 2 is still a FPS eater. Yeah, I've never played it. The son-in-law played it, and he absolutely adores it. Rikes is drenched. Time for a shower, everybody. I'm just going to be drinking the shower. Oh, man. Hopefully it cools down a bit for Thursday. Look, I'm shining on cat. Look how red I am. Oh, man. Brilliant racing as always, landlord. You should see the sweat dripping down my hair. I'll tell you what, if you weren't for that fan, and the air conditioning unit, and that other fan, 1, 2, 3, I've got 4 fans on the go and an air conditioning unit. Oh, you know, the ceiling fan that I unboxed on Thursday works a treat. Ironically, they've gone up a whole tenner on Amazon. I was going to get another one, and I'm like, they know how to milk it, don't they? Oh dear. And we got all the way to the end of the live stream, everybody. No tech issues. Back to the old days. 120 FPS, 4K, 2.5K streaming. Success. All those late nights of work paid off over the last 3-4 days. Wow. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for your regular contributions to those that do contribute financially. I really do appreciate it. The conversation has been awesome today as well, by the way. Seems we are getting much better racing now. Yeah, the more regulars we can encourage that come time after time after time, the better the racing's going to be. The monkey, blah, blah, blah. Always a show-off with complaining about the heat. I'm sitting there in thermal suit. I'm not joking. 4 fans. 4 fans. And that's the temperature. And an aircon unit is on the go as well. You have your aircon. I have state of dress. Not fit for live stream. Ah, are you in your mankini again, Tom? Is it a racing one? May I remind you of your internet issue? No escaping yet. Well, that was self-induced, wasn't it? I needed to check the door, But yeah, I've got a note to that. Thank you, Shredder. Thank you. Crikes, hope the Grid Reaper keep up with the good job lot. Absolutely. Dame, I missed your lobbies. I was getting pissed off with public lobbies these days. Yeah, Mev, I joined 2 yesterday doing test live streams at 2 o'clock in the morning. I finished at 3 o'clock. I did it just over an hour. And they were a bit kind of crazy. I think I was with the South Americans last night, if I remember. I have no aircon, no fans, nothing. My PC probably making it worse. Yep. Monkey. To be fair, it's 17 degrees. Oh, look at that, tropical. Peter Smith. I have a fan. She's called Shirley. Oh dear. Good fun to watch. Not to drench myself racing for one. Oh dear. Don't call me Shirley. I love airplane. Yeah, I watched it again about 3 weeks ago. And Mrs. come in and went, "What are you watching?" I was sitting there giggling like a child. Oh right. After joined, they're all getting impatient in the game chat. We'll just break the bad news to them. Right, got that typed out. Right, you guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for your company. Thank you for the fantastic chat. Let's do it all again on Thursday. I may do a live stream tomorrow. I'm not sure what in yet. Evo was working. I haven't tested it with a live stream yet. I have got a thumbnail sitting there waiting to be used. So potentially tomorrow around the same time, we might have a Assetto Corsa Evo Tomato live stream, but I can't guarantee it yet. Where else was I going to say? So yeah, wish me luck and keep an eye open. I can't guarantee, but it may just happen. We're definitely back on Thursday now. This is all working and everything's working and things are working. Right. Thank you, everybody. You know what I'm going to say next. Take care of yourself so you can take care of those around you. And until the next time, let's be careful out there. Thank you, everybody.